Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not a date or time specific reading. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. As a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone, so just keep that in mind. Take what speaks to you, leave the rest. You can be here as a cross watcher. Sometimes the messages come through directly for you. And in all cases, always remember, feel free to flip the energy around. Just as long as it resonates, okay? Apologies in advance. I have been struggling with some allergy, I always have allergy, but my protocol is not working anymore, clearly. And so my only option is to take those sedative-like medications, which I don't like to take. I have taken an over-the-counter that doesn't cause any sedation for years, and it's just not working anymore. So please bear with me if I clear my throat or cough. I'm doing the very best I can, and that's the reason why there's a delay on this reading. It should have been up yesterday. I just couldn't do it. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull one card. This is from Mystical Wisdom. Resilience, rise above tribulations. Perfect. I love that. Resilience. Rise above any tribulations, Libra. Trials and tribulations. Does make me think of the Justice card. Everything coming into balance through your resilience. Okay. It's also a long day for the park across the way, so if you hear that little buzzing in the background, that's what that is. Here we go. Eight of Wands. I like that we're leading off with some present energy. What's going on? It sort of reflects what's either going on, some energy around communication, or what your state of mind is focused on, which might be some communication. What's crossing you, though? Queen of Swords. Now, this was the overall energy in the little morning musing I did for your sign, Libra. And the Queen of Swords as the overall energy suggests that, well, it's coming through here as a challenge. In the overall energy, I saw it as it's time to kind of get practical about things, cut to the chase, keep it simple. I think I even said just the facts, ma'am, right? So if there's a need for communication, there's a challenge around getting information that you need to make a decision moving forward. And the Queen of Swords is the truth seeker and the truth teller. So that's your challenge. Underneath in your unconscious awareness is the Magician, which is good because it suggests that even if you're not focused on it, you've got all the tools you need to manifest the outcome you desire, whether that's around a truthful, honest conversation or some other outcome. We'll see as we progress, but I like that the Magician's there underneath, because on some level, you've got an insider's view of your power when it comes to manifestation. In the past, Six of Cups, beautiful energy, past life, soulmate, comfort, warmth, nostalgia. But what's crowning you here is the Seven of Cups. So this is in your conscious awareness. There's probably a lot that needs to be sorted through or dealt with. There may be lots of options how to approach some emotional overwhelm or confusion. That's why this Queen of Swords is the challenge, right? Because she's got to cut through those 7 cups of crazy there to kind of get a handle on things. I really do feel like I'm talking to someone here who knows that unless or until you get down to brass tacks, nothing's going to be resolved. So I like seeing this Seven of Cups because it suggests that even though things are overwhelming and there's a lot of emotional tension rising up, that you know it has to be dealt with, and that there are many ways to go about that. In the future, Five of Wands. So there's some conflict energy. Spirit's message to you is the Hermit. This is the advice, which kind of suggests that you're like your own inner guide here. I like the Hermit for this purpose. It's about not externalizing stuff. It's taking that moment to look within, to kind of get real honest. It's like about radical self-acceptance and introspection and like learning who you are at your core. And that's an inside job, right? So I do like seeing Spirit give you that advice. In the hidden energies, 8 of Pentacles. So this may be, that was pretty prominent this morning too. There may be a willingness to kind of work on the situation, whatever's going on between you and your beloved. So the 8 of Pentacles in that case would be your person's focus or attention, or maybe lack of, on working through whatever issues you're having in your hopes and or fears. 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles coming in the hopes or fears, I kind of feel like there's a hope that over time things will unfold organically and you'll see the fruits of your labor. The other option is a fear that things could just go on ad nauseum and take forever. So it's a card of patience, and it's either representing a hope that over time things will sort of sort themselves out. The 2 sevens here, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. But the fear may be, how long will it take? And your outcome position, opportunities going forward, Page of Swords. You may need to ferret out some information here. This is the little spy or detective of the tarot, but it is a card of pages or messengers. There may be some truthful information coming through. Underneath is the Star. I love that for you because the overall energy there represents either some message around hope, keeping hope alive, maybe a wish being granted or a dream coming true, but it's also a card of healing. So I love that we get the resilience with the Star card, right? It's like an assist, getting an assist from Spirit of the Universe. Here we go. Hopefully I will not cough my head off. 8 of Wands with the Queen of Swords, please. 4 of Cups, the World, and the 8 of Wands again. Well, with the 4 of Cups, part of what I'm getting here for you is, and by the way, this is Libra energy too, that Queen of Swords. So here we go. It would look like this, right? So I'm just going to hold it up so you can see. We've got this 4 of Cups, the World, which is completion, right? Something kind of closing out and a new beginning coming in. And that may be what you want to talk about, right? Because we've got the, that's what I want to do. We've got the 8 of Wands twice here, like bookends. Look at it like that. We're starting with communication, we're ending with communication. And in between, there's a search for clarity with this Queen of Swords. There feels to me like there's potentially been a missed opportunity here. That 4 of Cups, right? This person sort of, hold on, I'll get to it. There's the ace being handed to this person by Spirit, but they're just kind of focused on those 3 cups, sitting there sort of being disappointed, maybe a little disillusioned. And I feel like that's kind of what the conversation has to be about. Like, this is like there's a missed opportunity, something here that you need to get to the truth about and be really practical when you approach the conversation. Like, are we done here? Is it a wrap? Is this an opportunity that's gone by? I'm unhappy with the emotional distance. Whatever that conversation is for you. So, yeah, it feels to me like once you have the opportunity, and that's what I see here as an opportunity, once you have an opportunity to communicate, the conversation will be about this sort of, like, if we can't get, if you can't get on board, if we can't sort this out, there may be a missed opportunity here. I know. There may, like, because I'm seeing that world is like, I'm just going to close this out because I'm not happy with the emotional distance. So that's, or the feelings of rejection, whatever this 4 of Cups feels like to you. Let's look at the Magician. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love this. So as the powerful manifester that you, on some level, know that you are here, what you're manifesting is a victory, right? The past life soulmate, Six of Cups here, now out twice, right? The victory card of coming back together and moving forward. And if I say coming back together and you're not really apart, it's like getting on the same page and then feeling victorious and having this person kind of come in with their heart on their sleeve with nothing to hide. This an offer of love straight from the heart is what is being manifested. And maybe you're not even consciously aware of it, but on some level it's operating behind the scenes. So even though the communication seems a little stark, I feel like everything sort of hinges on this Four of Cups, because that's what the conversation is about. Conversation is about emotional distance or lack of emotional connection, or feeling somehow kept at arm's length on an emotional level. And what you're manifesting is this love of your life, this past life soulmate, the twin, whatever you call it, coming back in with nothing to hide and really communicating it straight up. Six of Cups in the past. Ten of Swords, Justice, Two of Pentacles. I feel there was an unexpected ending. I mean, like, boom, rip the Band-Aid off kind of a thing. Very painful. Could have involved a legal situation for some of you. Libra, this is your card though. So let me just go out on a limb and say for some of you, there was something very much out of balance. Nines are about the completion where you're kind of wrapping something up. 10 is it's done. So I'm feeling like something ended in a painful way, maybe causing some imbalance. This Two of Pentacles, feeling really torn about it. Sometimes the Two of Pentacles represents like stalled out energy, like sort of staying in place and nothing really changes and you're just kind of waiting to make your move. But in this case, it just feels like you might have been torn or ambivalent about how to proceed, like how to move forward. Because something here just was really painful and sort of a rip the Band-Aid off moment. That's what you want to talk about. You're left here with this Four of Cups. Ooh, Seven of Cups is what's crowning you. So this is your aspiration. Wow. Yeah. All the confusion. Are you in or are you out? Are you, Six of Pentacles is reciprocity, equal give and take, a relationship of equals here. But the Seven of Swords suggests some difficult energy around someone who may not be dealing with you in a forthright manner, questioning their intentions. This morning it came through as the Five of Swords. So similar energy where you kind of just feel like defeated and maybe played a little bit. And a lot of bit for some. And with this Page of Pentacles underneath, that's what you're on the road to learn something here. And the Page of Pentacles underneath suggests that this is new information or new learning coming in. And what you're trying to do is sort of move through all of this emotional baggage that exists and cut to the chase and get that answer to your question, Queen of Swords, as to whether or not you're dealing with somebody who has any intention of being an equal partner. In 3D. Five of Wands in the near future. All right, well, I kind of like this because it looks to me, since we have the Page of Swords in the outcome position, and we have the Page of Swords here landing on that Six of Wands, I kind of feel like there's maybe an opportunity for reconciliation of this conflict, making peace, a win-win outcome. Page of Swords feels like there may be information coming in that makes you feel a lot more like in your power around it. Queen of Wands. The attraction is there. The desire is there. Whatever you learn with this little Page of Swords helps set things right and restores your sense of being in command. And I know that that sounds weird, but when I say that, it's not like Lord and ruler of the universe. It's just that sometimes when something happens and we feel defeated, or we feel kept at arm's length, or rejected, or shut out, whatever that energy is, because there's a lot of it here, when something ends in a very painful way with someone that we feel so deeply connected to, getting our mojo back, pretty good. It's a pretty good feeling. And that's what I think I'm seeing here, almost as if the Queen of Wands is an extension of the Magician's energy. That self-empowerment, and whatever comes of it, some information comes in that clears up whether it's misunderstandings or conflict, or even just not a conflict between the two of you, but even if there's an outside source of the conflict, it looks like it gets resolved. Hermit, Judgment. Yes, you're being guided to reconciliation, absolutely, because look what we have here. Now we got 3 5s out. We've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. So whatever happened between you left you feeling defeated and out in the cold and not trusting this person's intentions. Got it? Hermit, this is your inner guidance leading you to second chances, redemption, forgiveness. It is answering the call of the past life soulmate. I feel as if Spirit's saying, you may need to be the guide here. That's kind of how it's coming through. Queen of Swords, Hermit, that sort of very practical energy. The Virgoan energy here, the Libran energy of that Queen of Swords. Just very direct. Very direct. This is how we can resolve things. It feels as if there's an opportunity, but the message from Spirit here is like, know thyself. Kind of go within to get clear about how this is all impacting you, what you feel you bring to the table, where there are opportunities for resolution and forgiveness and maybe a second chance, or not. This can also be you making a judgment on this person for the way they have impacted you. The 5 that's missing is the 5 of Cups, so we've got to keep that in mind. That's the card of regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. 8 of Pentacles in the hidden energies. 7 of Pentacles, Devil, 8 of Cups. Let me pull the 7 of Pentacles in your hopes and fears, since we've got, and then I'll walk you through all of that. Okay. Got it. So in the hidden energy, I feel like you've got someone who they may be looking at the investment of time as well. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You've got the 7 of Pentacles in your hopes and or fears. It almost seems like this person knows that in time things will work themselves out. With the Devil, though, we've got this energy of, for lack of a better phrase, control. All right? It does feel to me on some level, if this person doesn't get their way, they're just going to split. So there's a little bit of a control energy here that I'm seeing. It doesn't seem, the Devil is Capricornian energy. It's a card of Saturn. It's about lessons, cycles of lessons. Saturn is the Lord of Karma and the great teacher, right? It's how we learn. It's how we grow as souls having a human experience. So I'm not seeing it in any terrible light based on the other cards that come around it. But it's kind of like, if I don't get my way in the time that I want, I'm out, right? That's a control tactic. So if that's describing your person, great. If it's describing you, Hermit, own that. Own that, because this is the hidden energy. It could be yours, it could be theirs. But I feel like there's kind of that the devil is representing the harshness, the restrictive energy, controlling energy. And you're coming in with the same Seven of Pentacles, but from a totally different perspective. Like, you're all about the hope that in time, right, you'll have this new beginning. They'll come in with a message of love or apology. That's kind of what I see playing out here, also with the Knight of Cups. And your fear is that you may get some pushback or defensiveness or resistance from your person. So the fear is underneath, which means you're not leading with it. You're leading with very optimistic energy. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. Like, let's do this. Very motivated, very optimistic. And the only fear here is that you're going to get some resistance or pushback. Right? Okay, so Page of Swords is in our outcome position. All right, some info about the conflict. Wow. I feel like there's info coming in. This isn't you. This is just general information or insight, something that's going to come in, some truth about this conflict that I think is a little shocking. So the conflict may be coming to an end in a very surprising, unexpected way. FYI, we have got a major conjunction round about the 1st of August of the North Node, all in Taurus, by the way, the North Node, Mars, and Uranus. And Uranus is the Great Awakener, and the very unexpected, surprising, and sometimes like surprise for the better, surprise for the worse. But I feel it's good, because I kind of feel it sets you free here. Whatever this information is around this conflict energy, where I see the 6, right? Because again, we've got the Page of Swords on that 5 of Wands with the reconciliation card in the middle. Could be around a karmic partner, because we do have the Devil. If there is a karmic partner in the mix here, it could be about that, getting some resolution around that, some truth or information that kind of blows your mind and sets you free in a way, or sets the connection free. That doesn't mean that it sets you free from the connection. It sets you free from the conflict around the connection. That's what I'm seeing. But we'll find out more in the extended. What I'm going to do there is come at it from your person's perspective, regardless of their sign. We're going to look at how they show up in the reading, how they see the situation, their take on it, how they see you, how their intentions toward you going forward. And another message from Spirit to give you some guidance on everything that comes through, and some more oracles. So a pretty comprehensive extended. But here's who showed up. For your overall energy, we do have the Star, and that kind of feels like there might be a surprising twist. Like I'm seeing an unexpected twist of fate, in a good way with the Star. It's like keep hope alive that your wish or your dream may be coming true. We've got the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the World card as Aquarius and Capricorn. That's another card of Saturn. The Magician is Virgo and Gemini. The Chariot, which is that's a card of Mercury, which is all about communication, right? The Chariot is Cancerian energy. Justice is your card, Libra. Queen of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sag. The Hermit is Virgo. Judgment is Scorpio. That's a card of Pluto, Lord of the Underworld, right? We've got the Devil is Capricorn. Tower is Aries, and the Fool is Aquarian energy. All right, I feel like you're moving in a good direction, and the biggest challenge you've got is that moment where you get an opportunity to communicate. Just the facts, man. Be practical about it, right? You'll get your answers. Okay, my loves, the link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.